Hey y'all, welcome to At Home with Chef Jolie. It is New Year's vibes today. So Foodie family, what's up? Y'all back here again? I know y'all are because you're true to this and you ain't new to this. So welcome back.
Tell me now, are you hungry? Looking for something for your tummy. Well look no further, this chef is got you covered. Cooking at home with Chef Jolie.
I told you, it's about New Year's, right? We're still in a celebratory mood. So we're starting with a cocktail per usual, but we're having some bubbles this time. Guess what we're making, Foodie family? We are making a mistletoe mimosa. Mistletoe mimosa to go with your New Year's Day brunch. Let's get started, okay? So what I have here is some cranberry and blood orange juice. If you can't find blood orange juice, just use some regular OJ, it'll work. And we got some vodka because you know we like a little extra kick. So I have the juice in my shaker, I have the vodka in my shaker, and because I want it to be just a little bit sweet, I'm gonna add half an ounce of simple syrup. And as we go into 2024, I want the Foodie family and the friends of the Foodie family to do better. And by that, I mean subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notifications so you know every time that we upload a new recipe, and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Okay, back to the cocktail. Let's stay on task. Got the simple syrup in there. Now we're gonna shake it up on some ice. And let me throw in our champagne flute here, just some cranberries, 2 or 3, whatever you like, because that's gonna make it cute. And then we're gonna shake it up and we're gonna top it off with some rosé. So let's shake. Okay, now let's pour right on top. There we go. And then I gotta pop this bottle. So you can use whatever bubbles you like. If you like champagne, you can use champagne. If you like Prosecco, you can use Prosecco. But I love a little rosé, okay? And of course, let's talk about the mocktail version. All you have to do is get you some ginger ale or some club soda, something like that, to pour on top of your juice, and voila. Woo! Happy New Year in advance. Okay, so let's be careful here. Don't want to make a mess. Tilt the glass a little bit. Perfect. Now we got to put in our mistletoe. Have a little bit of fresh rosemary. It's gonna smell good. And there we go. There we have it. We have a mistletoe mimosa. Quality control. Of course, let's taste it. Yes, perfect. That little bit of simple syrup really does it. It's nice, it's festive. It's the perfect cocktail to have on a New Year's Day when you have your brunch. So cheers to you and happy 2024. Okay, Foodie family, I don't know about y'all, but after that New Year's Eve shindig and what have you, all the shenanigans, you're gonna be hungry the next day. And why not have a delicious New Year's Day brunch? So what I got for you is a short rib breakfast skillet. And this is inspired by the hip hop brunch at the Common Table in Frisco, Texas, okay? I ain't take y'all there with me because, anyway, I ain't gonna tell you why I didn't take y'all there with me. Really, because you gotta get up too early to film brunch. So anyway, I'm just gonna walk y'all through it, okay? So what I have going on here, I have my potatoes and I blanched them first. So blanching just means to boil them quickly. It just gets them a little bit softer so that when it's time to saute them, you know, you're not gonna have rock hard potatoes. I have some peppers and onions in here. I'm put just a tad bit more oil and I'm gonna toss them around because I'm about to season them with what? You know what, a dabaduya, that's right. Have my adabaduya, and if you need some, the link is down in the description. So I'm adding some adabaduya to my potatoes. those are almost finished. And then I'm gonna put them into this cute little cast iron like skillet situation here, okay? So let me toss those around. And let me tell you what's cool about this recipe. I feel like I need a little bit more agave. Here's the thing. So if you're making short ribs or pot roast or something like that for New Year's dinner, you just save some of that for this skillet. You prep it early, cook it, and then put some to the side. Or if you just have some left over, you can freeze your leftovers and then you take those and use it for the breakfast skillet. So I had some left over. Let me turn that off. You know what I need to do? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me put my potatoes in here because I'm gonna use this skillet to see if I can get it all in there. Got it in there. I'm gonna reuse this skillet for our eggs, okay? So my potatoes are already in there. And I have a skillet here that's warm. I have it preheated. And I'm gonna take my short rib here that I had left over, and then I just heated it up on the stove with a little bit of chicken stock. Y'all know me, I don't care if I'm making beef or whatever, I'm always gonna have some chicken stock on hand, and trust me, it's gonna work just fine, even if you got beef. So I heated it up just so that it was not ice cold, and now I'm going to just sear it off just a little bit, and it's gonna go right on top of my potatoes. Ooh, honey, it's popping. The true definition of getting it popping, and I'm losing an earring. Honey, let me put these earrings over here. So I'm gonna take the other one out too. There we go, at home with Chef Jolie. So I'm not gonna season this. It's seasoned perfectly, and plus we simmered them in the chicken stock, so all the flavor is there. And I just like to get just a little bit of a crust on the short rib. To me, it sears in and locks in the flavor. And then I got my eggs right here. I don't know if you can see my eggs. Let me go ahead and take this towel, and I'm just gonna wipe that out just a little bit, because I'm gonna softly scramble my eggs in that pan. Like this. It's a little bit of spray, because you want the eggs to be fluffy and luxurious. So I have 5 eggs in this bowl and probably about 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, and I blended it all together. Y'all, the eggs are just gonna be fluffy and luxurious. But here's the deal. This is what I really like about, you see that crust? Can you see that? See how it's getting color? On this side it's still, you know, kind of light. But you turn it over on the back and it has that crust and that flavor and color, so that the color, look at that. Y'all, that's deliciousness. Let me turn it down a little bit. Here's the thing that I really like about this dish. I think they call it a hash or something, but I kind of remixed the name a little bit. They do like this smoked Gouda bechamel. And bechamel is just a fancy name for like a cheese sauce. I got some of that back there on the stove. When I get ready to plate it all up, I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna finish it. But let's get into these eggs. So I'm gonna turn this down really low so that it stays warm. It's not gonna dry out. And turn this on. Pan is hot, and I have a little bit of unsalted butter. That is what we're gonna use to cook our eggs. And I don't want this too high because I don't want my eggs to fry. So normally, like with a hash or something like that, you do a egg over easy. I ain't into the yolk, okay? You know, just kind of like, you know, we talk about people not wanting to do the cranberry sauce with the cranberries in it, and I say, grow up, we adults now. I'm not grown enough to eat an egg yolk. I'm just not. So the next best thing for me is to softly scramble the egg, like so. There we go. Let me turn it off. I don't want to dry out my short rib. And I'm not going to season these eggs. There's plenty of seasoning in the potatoes. There's plenty of seasoning in the short rib, and that smoked Gouda bechamel. It's literally chef's kiss. And you know what I was thinking about? Comment down below. Do you like truffle oil? There's some people in here that don't really be liking that truffle oil, but I'm thinking you could probably even take this dish up to the next level by tossing those potatoes in some truffle oil too, because truffle oil, short rib, I think that's something. We might be onto something. So if you like truffle oil, I say give it a try. You see how my eggs are coming together? Just like nice and soft. Make sure you don't have your fire up too high, but look how pretty they look. It's gonna be so fluffy and so nice. So I don't know why I'm whispering, but I feel like these eggs just deserve some quiet time, okay? So I'm gonna plate it up. I'm gonna grab my bechamel, and then I'm gonna put it all together, and then we're gonna taste this. And I got some Cholula hot sauce. We're gonna dab a little bit of that on there too. Girl, stop. All right, see y'all in a minute. Okay, so I have my smoked Gouda bechamel. Can y'all see it? It's just a cheese sauce. And the only thing I did, we've talked about roux for a lot of times throughout all these 4 seasons of At Home with Chef Jolie. I did equal parts butter and all-purpose flour. And you know, you cook that down. I added some chicken stock, some heavy cream, and then I shredded some smoked Gouda, and voila, you got smoked Gouda bechamel. Okay, remember the potatoes? Here they are. Remember the short ribs? Here they are. And all I'm going to do is place them on top of the potatoes like that, right down the middle. Get back over here. Where are you trying to go? Just like this. And y'all, I've been dreaming about making this recipe for the longest. It has to be at least a year, because I want to put it on the menu at my catering company, Low Country Cuisine, because it's just that good. And I finally made it. So I'm sharing the recipe with y'all first, okay? So make sure you go down into the description box to get the recipe. And if you try it, comment and let me know. So here we go with the smoked Gouda bechamel. And that's gonna be so good on those potatoes. I mean, because potatoes and cheese, check. Short ribs with cheese, check, check, check. And then eggs and cheese. Tell me how you can go wrong. You can't. Let me take a little sip of my mistletoe, the Mistletoe Mimosa. Okay, now our soft, fluffy eggs. Let's see how I can make this work. Okay, I think I can do that like this. Right on top, like that. These eggs are so rich. And again, no salt on the eggs, because you got all that flavor and everything else. It just does not need it. And then the Cholula. So when I first had this dish at the common table, I asked for some hot sauce because, I needed some hot sauce. And they were like, Tabasco or Cholula. And I like Tabasco, but it's peppery. I needed something with a little bit of flavor. And so I went with the Cholula, and I fell in love. So I feel like you just need a couple of dots of the Cholula throughout the dish, just because it's kind of spicy, but it just really gives that like extra little kick that it needs. And you know what else I think would be good on this? Some slices of avocado would probably be good as well. But you know, you dress it up how you like it. Trust your gut, not the recipe, like I always say. And then I gotta make it look pretty. I have some microgreens and some edible flowers here. And I'm just gonna go on top like that. Some more greenery. Here we go. I like it. I like it a lot. And that's it. That is our short rib breakfast skillet with smoked Gouda, bechamel, and a little bit of Cholula. So what y'all think? Get into it. Get into it, get into it. You can get some of these little cast iron dishes on Amazon. If you get some really little ones, then you can make one for everybody at the table, or you can get a really big one and everybody can serve themselves. I think they're going to love it. Let's taste it. Let's see what we got going on here. And I know it's piping hot, so I want to get some of everything. I want some of the short rib. I want some of the eggs. I want some of the potato. I want some of the bechamel. Okay, I think that's it. Amen. It's so doggone good. Oh my God. Y'all, this is amazing. This is so, so good. I think you can put chorizo, if you want to do chorizo. They got really good plant-based chorizo. You can try that. You probably can shred some chicken and do that. You can make it vegan. They got vegan eggs. You can put, instead of the meat, you can saute all sorts of different mushrooms. That's a winner, winner. I appreciate y'all taking the journey with me, and I hope you enjoy your New Year's brunch or whenever you decide to have this. And happy 2024. Remember to subscribe to my channel and to turn on your notifications. And I'm laughing. Inside joke about notifications. Anyway, person that this joke inside is with knows exactly who I'm talking about. And make sure to comment, like, and share the videos too. I will see y'all in 2024 at Home with Chef Jolie on YouTube. All right, bye.
Tell me now, are you hungry?